Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is an update to my previous video titled Jeffree Star Accuses YouTuber of Theft. I'll leave the link in the description box below for those interested, but I highly suggest checking it out prior to this video for context. So subsequent to my previous video going live, a lot of you guys reached out to me to answer some of the questions I had with respect to trademarks, so I thought I'd update you guys with those answers and share some new developments, so let's get into it. First and foremost, you guys advised me that the correct pronunciation of Michelle's surname is D and not Die, so my apologies for that. Anyway, being that there's so much controversy with respect to the authenticity of the comment made by an unverified Jeffree Star account on Michelle's video, in this video I am simply relying on what I know to be true, and those are the words that came directly from Jeffree's own mouth on his Snapchat. The entire Snap story is located in my previous video, but here's a clip of the words I'm referring to.
Also, there is a YouTuber who is not known here in America, but they recently tried to steal my approved, trademarked, whole entire series and do it on their channel. I'm like, I know I didn't invent the word approved, but girl, that's been my thing for 2 years now. It's trademarked. It's on merch. Don't try me.
Now, to be clear, Jeffree did not specifically name Michelle in his Snapchat. He did, however, reply to people directly naming her on Twitter. There were a lot of people saying that it may not even be her that he was referring to in his Snap, but being that he was replying to people directly naming her, and being that her two MD-approved videos were uploaded within the same time frame of Jeffree's Snap, and the fact that she is an international YouTuber, I think it's safe to assume that she was the one he was referring to. Anyway, regardless of who he was referring to, the trademark issue still exists. Is Jeffree Star approved trademarked? You'll recall in my previous video I asked whether a trademarked phrase like Jeffree Star approved would in fact appear on the United States Patent and Trademark Office database, which is where you can find the trademarks on his cosmetics, and the answer is yes, it would. If he owned a trademark on Jeffree Star approved, it would be listed here, and as you can see, there is no record, so Jeffree Star approved is definitely not trademarked as of yet. You know what is trademarked? Tati approved. Her trademark appears on the USPTO database, so again, if Jeffree owned a trademark on Jeffree Star approved, it would show up here as well. Tati's trademark was filed on April 30th, 2018. Now, out of curiosity, because I know that people are gonna say, oh, now Tati thinks she owns the word approved, I reached out to Tati and asked why she trademarked Tati approved, and she said, quote, "The purpose for me doing this is because lots of brands were putting up posts saying their products were Tati approved, in brackets, many of them I had never even used, so really this is just a way of protecting my endorsements." Now, I completely understand this, and I would completely understand Jeffree doing the same for similar reasons. However, I think he got it twisted. Trademarking the phrase Jeffree Star approved wouldn't prohibit others from using their own name beside the word approved as Michelle did. It would only be a violation of his trademark rights if his name was used along with the word approved. For example, as Tati indicated, brands would not be able to use the term Jeffree Star approved to endorse their products. Trademarking Jeffree Star approved also wouldn't protect his series, just as having Tati approved trademarked wouldn't protect her series. We know Tati's been doing Tati approved for years, and we don't see her popping off on people now that the phrase is trademarked, do we? No, because she knows she doesn't own the series, and neither does Jeffree. In this case, all Tati owns the rights to is her name beside the word approved, as Jeffree would if he had his own trademark. And yes, Jeffree can still trademark Jeffree Star approved, even if Tati holds a trademark, because their names are obviously different. My point is that Michelle did not violate his trademark rights because 1, there is no trademark, and 2, even if there was and she wrote MD approved, she still wouldn't be violating his trademark because her name is in front of approved. Therefore, her videos can remain live on her channel. Legally, she did nothing wrong, so what we're left with is a case of being inspired by another creator, which could have been the exact case between Jeffree and Tati, with Jeffree being inspired by Tati. Now, in her statement/apology, Michelle stated that her series was inspired by international YouTubers in her description box. If she was inspired by Jeffree, I'd suggest crediting him directly, but other than that, she's free to put her videos back up. Personally, I think Jeffree used the word trademark to scare Michelle into deleting her series, which I really don't understand. He's so successful and blessed in life, I don't understand why he would do this knowing that the trademark doesn't exist. But again, even if it did, it wouldn't protect his series, nor would it prevent her from using her own name beside the word approved. I just don't get it. Surely he had to have known that someone would do a trademark search. Maybe he didn't expect the situation to get as big as it did, but being that Michelle is international, the story made international publications. Anyway, you guys, that is it for this update. Let me know how you feel about the new developments. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at HereForTheT2, and I'll talk to you guys again soon in my next video. Bye!
Olive Garden is Gabriel Zamora approved.